Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your Love and Life reading for the second half of January from the 16th through the 31st. General as always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and release what doesn't. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, that information is down below in the description box, as well as a link to all of the creators that have featured decks here today. All right, Leo, so these are the three that we're going to be using for your focus messages. The first is by Calico Moon, Pining Rose Twin Flame Ascension deck. And this one is the Sensual Sweet Angelic Whispers deck by Sister Moon Tarot. And lastly, I wanted to grab a message from my self-created deck, the Definitive Answers Oracle. Very simple answers, yes, no, maybe, very definitive and right to the point. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what presents itself here today for your reading. Leo, we're basically taking a look at what your angel guides need you to know about your soul connection at this time. And of course, cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in are welcome. So let's begin. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through here first and foremost. Okay, I'm guided to this corner. Let's grab this one. We've got vacant. Okay, so if someone's vacant, what I'm getting from that is maybe they just weren't as available as they could have been for you. And maybe there's a void that they're trying to fill. Okay, so we'll see how that plays a role in the overall energy of what comes through here today, Leo. Maybe this is how you're feeling as well, if you're able to relate to that. So let's grab your second focus card here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. For your love and life reading, second half of January. Guided to this card right here. I still love you more than you know. Okay? This could be you saying this, or of course it could be the person that you have your mind on for this reading. So it's interesting if somebody's feeling vacant or feeling empty in their life, in their heart, because you guys are either going through challenges or you're not together. Maybe this is something that would actually be able to fill that void if they did know that you still love them more than perhaps they even realize. Okay, so we'll take a look and see, of course, how that comes through as this reading unfolds. Okay, so for Leo, third focus card here. I'm guided to this one here in the corner. Look at that. Yes. Go for it. Okay, so for some of you, I'm kind of feeling if there's been this distance between you and a particular person, if you still love them, maybe this is the angel's way of letting you know that it's actually okay to reach out. Go for it. This could also apply to something else going on in your life. Maybe you've been contemplating doing something, maybe career-wise, or some other aspect of your life where you just needed a yes or no answer. Here it is. Okay, so let's add to that, of course, and see what else needs to come through in this reading. This is the Love Potion Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So let's add to the messages and see how this is going to go for you. What do your angel guides need you to know right now, entering into the second half of January? Angels and spirit guides for Leo. We've got deeply hurt, okay? Maybe that's why this person is vacant, as it says. And again, that could be you feeling empty, deeply hurt, healing right now. Something happened here that could have certainly been very painful. We have the death potion coming through here. So what I get from these two cards together, Leo, is that, and it does say time for change, whatever you experienced, whether related to your love life or some other aspect of your life, it does not have to be regarding your love life. Whoever hurt you, whatever painful experience you've endured, it's time to leave that in the past. Heal from it, of course, address it. But it's time for change. It's time to open up a brand new door for you to create a new beginning in your life, in whatever area you need that to happen. You know, and so maybe that's why we've got this answer coming through. It's like, yes, it's time for change. Go for it. We do have love overflowing coming through here. And it's so interesting. Both of these photos are very similar to each other. And clearly this card says deeply hurt. So even though you're nursing a broken heart, perhaps at this point in time, Leo, there's still so much love in your heart that you are able to give to people, your friends, your family, and certainly that one romantic partner maybe that you have in mind for this reading. We have this unbreakable bond between the two of you. If you are in separation, because that certainly could possibly apply for some of you guys. An unbreakable bond. You still feel their energies. They still feel yours. The bond is still there. The love is still there. And whatever has driven a wedge between the two of you, maybe that just needs time to heal. Because they're coming through expressing these words to you. Leo, I still love you more than you know. We do have mirrored feelings, which for me is very twin flame in energy. You know, that mirror soul connection. Somebody who represents your true energetic counterpart in this lifetime. And I'm also getting that you guys feel the same way without even realizing that you feel the same way. You both could still love each other. There is that unbreakable bond, as it says. But I'm also getting that some of you might be holding on to heartbreak from a past connection, maybe, and that's affecting how you interact with someone that you're thinking about at this point in time. That's just what I'm getting for some of you. So there's definitely healing that needs to happen. We've got feeling blue. Someone's not in a good place. They're feeling blue. They're sad. They're heartbroken, perhaps. Deeply hurt. Especially if there has been no communication, no interaction between the two of you. And then we've got spilling truths right here. I feel it's important for you guys to be open and honest with each other, to always be able to tell each other the truth, to face the truth, get it all out in the open. But maybe you haven't had the opportunity to get it out in the open. I'm kind of feeling here, Leo, there's a lot that you guys need to say to one another still. But because of these hurt feelings, maybe somebody's holding back, somebody's not in the right place or ready to speak up. Let's grab one more card here. Seems too good to be true. If something seems too good to be true, and that doesn't just have to apply to your love life, Leo, then tread lightly. Just be mindful of who or what it is that's trying to grab your attention. Okay, so let's add to this and see what else. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck, another deck by Calico Moon. So let's go ahead and see what else you need to be aware of entering into the second half of January. Angels and spirit guides, please. They're alone, yeah. Deeply hurt and spending time alone. And someone who's healing a broken heart. It makes sense that, you know, you're not going to want to be around anyone. You're not ready to get into another situation with somebody else. You just need time to yourself to heal, to figure things out, to go within, or to just spend some alone time. Things were unstable. Okay? Falling right below that death potion card, no wonder things need to change, because it was not a stable foundation. But this person could ultimately be the one for you, and you're the one for them. You could represent this key. You're holding that key to be able to open up a new door for you guys to start over. You have the key to their heart. They have the key to yours. The love is still here. The unbreakable bond, as it says. What else, please, for Leo? There's still hope. Even though you might have lost faith that you guys could ever work this out, it's this bond that keeps drawing you back towards each other. And there is, as it says, there's still hope for the two of you to work this out. You won't ever forget each other no matter what. It doesn't matter if this just happened last week, yesterday, 5 years ago, a decade ago. You won't ever forget this person. There are no guarantees, of course, of reconciliations, but if you guys are both willing to put in the effort towards that reconciliation, to not be alone and spending time apart, then as it says, there's hope for you guys to work through that. Look at these cards falling right below feeling blue. I'm lost without you. And maybe, Leo, you really needed clarification of where they were at during this time that you guys have been apart. Feeling lost without you, but they still love you. There could also be particular songs that you hear that remind you of this person. They as well could hear particular songs, and it sends them right back to when you guys were together, those memories. There could even be a particular song that is your song with this person. And then we've got insomnia. So somebody's losing sleep here. They're unable to get a good night's sleep. They can't seem to rest their mind long enough to just be able to relax and sleep and recharge. They could be really stressed out trying to figure out how to fix this between the two of you. Okay, so that's what's coming through here. Let's go ahead and grab some tarot messages to add to this. So I wanted to grab some insight from my Tarot Teacher deck. This is a deck that I created especially for beginners who would like to learn how to read tarot for yourselves. It comes in gold edging as well as without, and each card does have the upright and reversed meaning, so it makes it really simple and easy to learn tarot. If that's something you're interested in, my deck shop link is down below, as well as all of the decks that you see here. Alright guys, so let's continue. Let's see what else we can pick up off of the tarot messages here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, second half of January. In love and life, what is it you need to know? You've got the Knight of Cups coming through here. For some of you, maybe your person is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This can represent someone who's very romantic and very charming. They follow their heart. So there's still a chance, because again, we've got this card here. There's still hope. And this is letting us know through the Knight of Cups that this relationship can still take root. This can still work itself out. Love can still grow and blossom between the two of you. And then we've got the Lovers card, specifically Gemini for some of you guys. But this can apply to anyone. The love, the deep love that you share between the two of you. Love overflowing. That's right there. The chemistry, the sexual magnetic pull that you feel towards each other. Wanting to reunite and come back into union. Okay, so there's choices attached to the Lovers card. There's always a choice. There's always a decision that needs to be made. Maybe that decision falls on some of you guys, or that decision falls on the person that you're thinking about for this reading. Because that one decision, that one choice that either of you make could make it or break it. You know, it could either bring you guys back together or tear you guys even further apart. So it's a life-altering decision, I feel, that needs to be made in order for you guys to rectify the problems of whatever broke you guys up or whatever challenges you might be dealing with in your relationship. With this Four of Swords, somebody is stressed out. Okay? Four of Swords, fear, anxiety, stress, feeling completely overwhelmed with life, with what's going on in this connection. And it's interesting because the Four of Swords is somebody who needs to be left alone. Somebody just needs alone time, that solitude time, to come up with a better plan, to regroup, to rejuvenate, to recuperate, to heal. It's contemplation time. There's a lot to think about here. Maybe you both need this. So part of the reason why we've got this energy of deeply hurt, somebody's heart was broken, might have something to do with this Five of Swords. Because the Five of Swords, there's a lot of conflict and tension in the partnership. Somebody decided to walk away. Somebody was maybe shady and sneaky. There's competition here. There could have been other people vying for your person's attention. There could have been infidelities. There could have been third-party situations, affairs, you name it. The Five of Swords, it's not a fun card, unfortunately. Look at this. Can't make it up. Look at that. There's that Death card, okay? So you've got the Death potion right here, and now you've got the Death card, specifically Scorpio, for some of you guys, okay? But that message is being amplified here. There is the end of a cycle. Something came to an end because it needed to. And the Death card is here to bring you a new start. But first, you got to let go of attachments that you no longer need to be holding on to. So there's a transition here. Time for a change. Things cannot stay the same. Things cannot remain the way they were because it clearly was not working. So that's why the Death card creates that metamorphosis in a situation and in our lives. Sometimes you got to go through something painful in order to get to the other side where you can heal. Look at this. You've got the Star card now. So you've got three major arcanas coming through in this reading, Leo. You've got the Lovers card, you've got the Death card, you've got the Star card. So Aquarius specifically for the Star card. There is still hope here, which we already know that. Okay, there's still hope. It's right there. The Star card is a card of hope. Restoring one's faith. Giving you guys a new direction. Because part of that change, it's like you guys are on this particular road and it's the end of the road when it comes to how you guys interacted before. So there could be a fork in the road and it's time to go in a different direction. That is what the Star card is here to help you with. It's giving you an illuminated path for you to follow, for both of you to follow. To find your happiness, to fix what's broken, for a wish to manifest here. So what is it that you're wishing for, Leo? If it's to be in union with somebody, you could still have that wish manifest itself. Your person has to be on the same page. I feel they are. I feel that they still love you. But somebody has to take that first step. It's like, yes, go for it. This is also a time for self-care with that Star card, Leo. So take care of yourself. Not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually as well. This is a time for rejuvenation, which is what I was mentioning earlier. So the Four of Swords, in combination with that Star card, it's healing. Very healing energy. You're being directed towards new doors, new opportunities as well. So this can apply to your career. This can apply to your other relationships that are non-romantic. If you don't get along with your family, there's still hope that that issue can be fixed. If you've been unemployed, if money's been an issue, that wish as well can manifest itself. So there's a lot of change that you're being implemented to take, possibly the second half of January, but that could simply just mean get the ball rolling towards change. It doesn't necessarily mean everything's going to fall into place the second half of the month, but if you can get the ball rolling, take that first step, yes, go for it, then by the end of this year, you never know. You might just really be surprised with the outcome of where your life goes from starting in January all the way to December. So the time for change is now. The time for action is now. So yeah, go for it. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here. So starting things off with the Thinking Man Oracle. This is my self-created one. This is the Volume 2 deck, focusing on the Divine Masculine first. So let's go ahead and see what the masculine wants to say to the feminine here. For this reading for Leo, second half of January. All right, so what does this masculine want to say? I may look tough on the outside, showing the world that losing you is no big deal. On the inside, I'm a fucking mess. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. When you guys went your separate ways, it hurt this masculine. Acting as though everything was fine. They're handling it. They're good. They might even appear really vacant to people, preoccupied, not all there. And that's because inside they're dealing with a lot. And as it says, they're a fucking mess. Look at this. Open the door. Okay, and as I was mentioning earlier, with that death card especially, a cycle ends. And so there's a new cycle that you're meant to make way for. So open that door to that new opportunity. I have everything I could ever want in my life except you. There's that void, that vacancy that this masculine is feeling. We have, I need you to trust me. So if there were trust issues, my feminines, between you and your masculine, maybe they've learned their lesson from that experience. There's still hope, remember? Part of the change that they could have made is to learn that lesson. And now they're coming through letting you know, you can trust me now. I just need you to give me another chance. I need you to trust me. Yes, what we had was very real. The fact of the matter is, my reality without you in it is lonely, sad, and boring. Something's missing when it comes to this masculine. Without you, feminine, this masculine, and as it says right from the very beginning, they're vacant. There's something missing. You fulfill them. You absolutely fulfill this person. Okay, so that's what's coming through from the Divine Masculine. So let's go ahead and grab some messages on behalf of the Divine Feminine. I wanted to pull from my X Oracle deck. So let's go ahead and see what the Divine Feminine would like to say to the Masculine. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for the second half of January. So my feminines, look at that. I still love you. Isn't that interesting? Remember the second focus message? So this card could be coming from the masculine. This could be coming from the feminine. I still love you more than you know. Feminine, I still love you. You both still love each other. Maybe you haven't been able to express this to one another, but again, the love is there. The love is overflowing. That's why this card is here. We still have this unbreakable bond that's coming through between the two of you. Next card. I listen to old voice messages you've left me when the silence becomes unbearable. What I'd give to have you here to talk to. I miss you so damn much. Okay, so my feminines, if you find yourself doing this, you definitely miss your masculine. And remember, from your masculine, their reality is that they're lonely, sad, and bored. So you're both feeling this silence, this emptiness, this void. You miss each other. How I miss your touch, your presence, your essence, everything about you, everything about us. I miss it all. So this is what's coming through from the Divine Feminine here, okay? Next card, Be Mine again. Wow. Next card, Do you still love me the way you used to? I want nothing more than to be yours again. Clearly, you guys still love each other. That has come through in this reading. And last card from the Divine Feminine, Come back. You want your masculine back in your life. And there's a really good chance that they'll be back. There's still hope here. Okay. So I wanted to grab some insight from the Journey of Love decks by Bridget Rao, Divine Essential. So this is the Journey of Love 2, and it's mixed up with the Journey of Love cards. So I've combined them both. So let's go ahead and see what the messages are here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Leo for the second half of January. All right, what are the messages? I've got a card flying. Hold on. Okay, so we've got number 22. Unbridled. Your spirit set me free. Okay, that is the effect that you have on this person. What else for Leo? Comparison, number 39. Nobody could ever take your place. Nobody, Leo. Just you. No wonder it's vacant, because nobody else can fill that void. Nobody else but you. We've got humor. I love how you can always make me laugh. So if you're able to relate to that, maybe you would really enjoy this person's sense of humor and they really enjoy yours. Number 32, secrets. The truth is, I love you. Okay, so if it's a secret for now, more than likely that's because you guys haven't been able to tell each other how you feel about each other. It's coming through here twice from both the masculine and the feminine. I love you. The truth is, I love you. That's awesome. I want you now. Number 26, aggressive. You know, somebody's losing patience here. It's like, I want you now. I want you like yesterday. And I have a feeling here, it's bound to happen. There's a really great chance for you guys to work through this. We have beauty. Everything about you is perfect to me. You guys could also be a perfect match, a perfect fit, very attracted to one another. They see you as a beautiful person, not just on the outside, but the inside as well. Fertile. I want you to be the parent of my child. You guys might have even talked about having kids someday. And that's still a possibility here. It certainly is still a possibility. There's still hope for all of these dreams to be able to manifest, wishes fulfilled. Okay, so I wanted to grab some songs for the collective for Leo. This is, I forgot to mention, this is my Heart Songs deck, Songs in the Key of Love. So let's go ahead and grab some songs here. If you're not familiar with the song, see if you resonate with the lyrics. We'll grab a few. Angels and Spirit Guides for Leo for the second half of January. in love and life. What are the songs? All right, first song, At Last by Etta James. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, at last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover the night I looked at you. I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. So, I have a feeling as this love story unfolds, Leo, you'll be able to say these words. It's like, at last, finally, we're together. My lonely days are over. We're back together. You're with me. You make me happy. I still love you. Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. Some of you guys might have even turned to prayer when it comes to this connection. The challenges, the separation, heartbreak. We've got to hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. Give it a shot. Yes, go for it. Because that one decision is what's going to create change for you guys to figure this all out and come back together. One more song for Leo. A Song for You, okay, by Donny Hathaway. I love you in a place where there's no space and time. I love you for my life. You're a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. Somebody could also be a very gifted singer or musician, okay? So it's interesting how we have the alone card, remember? And somebody who needed time alone, needed some solitude. But this reference to being alone is very different because you guys are alone together, enjoying each other's company, being up close and personal, being able to just be with the one that you love. Okay? And so wrapping things up here, Leo, I wanted to grab some messages from your angels. This may or may not have anything to do with your love life, but this is, after all, a love and life reading. So let's take a look and see what the closing messages are here from your angel guides. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo, wrapping things up here. We've got Angel Teresa. It says, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Absolutely. And, you know, we've had references, remember, to the Four of Swords. Rest, recuperation, relaxation, needing solitude. So if you need a timeout, Leo, take it. It's interesting how this is the next card. Angel Ray, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So if part of taking that time out is taking care of you, you know, something as simple as doing yoga and just meditating and spending time with yourself. Some alone time, but in a very much needed context, you know, very different context. Not alone because you're lonely, but alone, much needed alone time. And then we've got Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. And we go back to this. Yes, go for it, Leo. Because if you do, if you're assertive and you go for it, I have a feeling you will be very successful, not just in your love life, but also whatever part of your life needs that attention and that type of energy. Go for it. I have a feeling you will succeed. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Leo, whatever part of it made sense for you, I hope that it helped you out. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And I will see you guys real soon. Take care.